Hello and welcome to the Introduction to the Leadership Journey. I am your host, Kit Allowitz. Thanks for joining us for another lesson. We're on to lesson number 4. Now, I hope that the other previous 3 lessons have been enjoyable for you, and hopefully you're getting kind of our ongoing theme that when I take time to look at the way that we see things, the way that we see things changes. So I'm very excited to introduce you to the content briefly that we'll be talking about in this lesson. I hope that you'll find some good value out of it. We brought in a speaker this time. His name is Keith Hadley. He's from the Tabletop Group. That's the same group that Patrick Lencioni owns. This is the author of The 5 Dysfunctions of a Team. Hopefully you enjoyed that book. Other great books. Every book that Lencioni has written, I enjoy. Death by Meetings, Getting Naked, 3 Signs of a Miserable Job, The 4 Obsessions of an Extraordinary Executive, All the Advantage. They're all great books that give a powerful story and then give a framework to try to get better, get wiser around that particular topic. So we brought in Keith. He talked about the 5 dysfunctions of a team and really helped us kind of dig and peel back the onion to understanding how can we have more insight on the principles behind the 5 dysfunctions. In this lesson, we're also going to have you read one of my favorite papers, and I'm very proud of this paper that we collectively collaborated on here at Anderson Hauser, and it's called How Do We Influence Without Formal Authority? We are on this hunt for how can we have influence for those who don't report to us and vice versa. Now, a little sneak preview, we had a huge aha in the next lesson, the 5th lesson that you'll come up to next about this whole idea, but I hope that you'll enjoy this paper. It reflects us doing some road work and examining and exploring and interviewing reps. We'll also have you read another paper that I'm very proud of that was a collective, collaborative effort by many of us here at Anderson Hauser called the feedback paper. Now we're on the hunt additionally to figure out this conundrum around feedback. We've been told, and you've probably been told for decades, that the best way to engage on feedback is simply to give it. If you think it, smell it, sense it, find a way to bring it up. But you know what? That doesn't seem to work. So in this paper, we are actually challenging the theory that the best thing is to just give feedback. Instead, our hypothesis, our proposition is, what if instead we ask for feedback? And then based on some of the foundational principles, especially trust, we can expect more honest, authentic, genuine, vulnerable feedback from those that we ask. So consider that paper. We're also going to have you look at another PDF that's entitled Leaders Change One Thought at a Time. Now, if you've gotten this far on the leadership journey, the intro to it, you probably discovered one of Dr. Chodkowski's favorite phrases is, what is the greatest difference between any 2 leaders? And it is simply this: how they think. So I hope you enjoy that paper. And then the last part of this lesson is for you to consider reading another Lencioni book entitled The 4 Obsessions of an Extraordinary Executive. Have fun in this lesson. We'll see you next time.